what's happening, everybody, and welcome on back to the channel. Hope you're having a lovely one out there today. I am here sliding into your DMs with the final track on this album reaction, but technically also the first track really of the album. Anyways, we're listening to Led Zeppelin, Whole Lotta Love. This song is a song review. I have heard it before, so just as a disclaimer. But in order to go ahead and give a complete listen to the album, let's go ahead and give it a listen. We'll talk about it a little bit after. They pull it up right here. And speaking of a whole lot of love, giving you guys a whole lot of love. Get it, bring it in here. Oh, wrong way. Bring it in here. A whole lot of love for you. Boom. All right, let's get out of here. A little too close in my personal space. All right, let's go ahead. A little bit after. Here we go. I've lied to you all in a sense, but hear me out, okay? So, like I said, I know the song, I know the verse and the chorus. Don't ask me how. It's not like I really grew up too much listening to the radio, especially rock and roll. It wasn't a part of my life growing up. I know the verse, the chorus. I have never heard the break. So, in a sense, I've never really heard the song. We're still gonna let this slide as a song review because I know the bulk of it, but I have never heard that break. That takes the song, sorry to use this phrase, but to a whole nother level, because this song oozes, and not even oozes, it pours, rock and roll sexiness. I think, right, like a lot of us can agree like on that. Like, this is a sexy rock and roll song. And this really is the definition of that. But with the addition of, for lack of a better word, that orgasmic break and the build-up in there, especially playing vocally, and Bonham with the drums, I mean, it is the sexiest rock and roll song, I think, to grace our ears. Where to even start? So this is the starting of the album. This is the first track. They hit you with the riff. That is, it's a sexy riff. I'm going to use that word probably a few more times throughout this review here, but just the... right, like that gets your motor rev, that gets your engine running, right? Bonham's, like, the way he comes down, I won't say a drum solo, but the way he comes down, and they all empty the space and allow for him to bring in some extra percussion, extra instrumentation, and to begin to start that rhythm, to build that break and build that build up into something perfectly climactic, of which the whole band captures that moment beautifully, and then we get that blazing. So, like, everything just comes together so well in there. Plant's performance is out of this world. Page's performance is out of this world. Bonham, John Paul Jones, out of this world, out of this world. It just hits every single aspect that I think that you would expect and not expect from Led Zeppelin listening to this album when it first released, probably in 1969. I mean, they brought it. They brought a big heat in here. Even looking at the lyrics, you need cooling. Baby, I'm not fooling. I'm going to send you back to schooling way down inside. Honey, you need it. I'm going to give you my love, give you my love. There's nothing for me to interpret here. Want a whole lot of love. You've been learning, baby. I've been learning all them good times, baby. I've been yearning way down inside. It goes on from there. It goes forward. Looking at some of the information for this track, it was released as a single in '69, and it became their first hit in the US and was certified gold. It says parts of the song's lyrics were adapted from Willie Dixon's You Need Love, recorded by Muddy Waters in '62, of which a lawsuit was eventually settled in '85. So, listen, they were coming hard after the copyrights and stuff around that time. It says Page came up with the guitar riff in '68 on his houseboat on the River Thames in Berkshire. However, John Paul Jones stated that it probably was developed from a live improvisation during performances of Dazed and Confused. That's a good track. Page denied that the song originated on stage and that he had the riff and the rest took it from there. Who knows? Either way, it's certainly made a reputation and continually lives up to that reputation, I would say. Really wonderful track. Let me know what you guys, however, thought about it. You're going to like it. Let me know in the comments Follow me over on Twitter. You can support the channel on Patreon. Thank you as always for being here, and I will see you all later. Bye, guys.